King Cutter Empire back at you. I'm going to play this clip from 5150 show from Corey Holcomb, where he's talking about comedy in his upcoming show in Toledo, Ohio, right? And he have somebody on the show, but let me play it, then I'm gonna talk about it.
Comedian sets. Holcomb is the alimony of comedy, anomaly of comedy. That's what my man said about me and D.A. Smart, one of the greatest rappers ever do it, the anomaly of comedy. You don't believe me? Come on out to Toledo this weekend and watch the show. I'm looking so forward to seeing this girl because she's like an openly gay girl. And
Why
she
you put her
does,
on the show?
because I think it's something different.
That's good.
She a stud. You should have
She
her
a stud. She a stud.
Let me
but-
first say this. I give Corey Holcomb props, but he does a lot of double talking. And I don't know if y'all caught this. Craig Fax says, why you putting him on the show? Now, I use a lot of Corey Holcomb 5150 show to do reactions, to give you truth, to give you insight and knowledge. But all at the same time, I don't go along to get along. Okay? When somebody is going against the grain, I'm with you, as long as you're standing for righteousness. But when you go in the opposite direction of what you always claim and what you always so-called preaching and what you always so-called standing up for, I got to get you too. And I have to get Corey Holcomb on this. Craig Fax said, listen, why are you putting her on the show? Now, you talk about all of these other people that's in the game, the word he like to use. You talk about all of these other people that's on the backdoor side, and yet you said that you have a young lady from Detroit Metro that's going up before you go up, and you say it's going to be something different because she's openly gay, and you saying it's going to be something different. Wait a minute now. You talked about Dave Chappelle having all of these, letter group people around him, but you're doing the same thing. You're doing the same thing. Okay? You ain't no different. You can't say one thing out of your mouth, but then do something totally opposite of what's coming out your mouth. And this is why Craig Fax say, hold up now, why you got on the show? This something against that you don't believe in, that you agree with. There's somebody that's, even though it's a female, on the backdoor side. And she's going up on your show? Huh? Now, granted, I give him props. This is my personal opinion, my humble opinion. Right now in the comedy game, Corey Holcomb is the best male comedian, in my personal opinion. Okay? But this lady, I don't know if he gonna go on and say what this woman's name is, but he said that she's from Detroit Metro, and he's been here in Detroit Metro, and he got somebody from Detroit Metro that the host, okay? There's a popular female comedian from Detroit Metro named comedian Judge Miles that should be on the show, okay? I can't tell people what to do, but I'm just pointing out good comedians. I'm just pointing out reality, okay? But people who's getting out the mud, people who got their own, people who out there making their own way, something that he's big on, something that he claimed he support. People that's making their own way. Instead of putting somebody on the show like comedian Judge Miles, you go and allow somebody that's on the backdoor side of the game to be one of your openers. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. You see, King Cutter Empire is here to expose how people operate, how people move. Right? And this not to say I'm not going to stop listening to him. No, because he, like I said, I know how to chew the meat and throw the bone out. I know how to deal with people according to who they are. Once they reveal who they are, you deal with them accordingly. And I'm going to continue to use some of the stuff, right? Because he got a big platform, and I know a lot of people like listen to his platform, and you're able to glean from his platform and use that as a backdrop to reach greater people, more people, right? But at the same time, when we say something, we have to stand true to it. right? We have to stand, like everybody in the world like to say, stand on business. He could have easily said to his host, who is from Detroit Metro, I'm not going to say his name, but most of y'all know who it is, right? He could have easily said, listen, I want to put a female on the show. You know anybody from Detroit that's, a good female? And trust me, he would have said, because he just did a show with her. And they rocked it. They rocked the show. They rocked it. And he would have said, yes, put comedian Judge Miles on the show. If you want a good female, somebody that's really funny, someone that's not using antics or using, their looks to get ahead or using their body to get ahead, because a lot of these female comedians have to use their bodies. They have to get down. You know what I mean? They have to get down in order to get on shows. They have to suck a little bit. They have to fuck a little bit, unfortunately. Right? But standing up on that stage going joke for joke, set for set, ain't too many people, especially females, that can outdo her. And go check her out. She got her own YouTube channel. She got her own, what you call it? Stand up. Her comedian, Judge Miles, her own comedy special out on Amazon. Go check her out. But, I was listening to this. I said, man, let me come on here and talk about it, because I know a lot of people in the comedy game in Detroit, right? But, it's just affiliation. I'm not cool with these people, because I really don't give a damn about these people, right? I really don't, okay? Because a lot of them is weak. A lot of them is simps. A lot of them is jealous. A lot of them is envy. It's got that crab in a barrel mentality. So I'm not saying I'm cool with them. I'm just saying I do like comedy, and I do go to some comedy shows. But when he said he got this woman from Detroit, and that just, a light went off in my head. Saying, damn, you could have called comedian Judge Miles, a popular comedian, female comedian from the Detroit metro area, and you could have put her up instead of putting somebody up on the backdoorian side that you say you don't want to deal with. All right, so I get it why Craig Fact said what he said.
You might hit her, Craig. Like, you'll be like, she bad though. Yeah. I think you'll hit her.
That's cool.
You see how he tried to fix that up, to get Craig Facts off of it. Well, I think Craig, you'll hit her because she's bad. I think you'll hit her. This is tactics that's used to throw people off. See, I have enough wisdom because I'm an advocate for the scripture. I have enough wisdom to know when people bullshitting their way through stuff or trying to get somebody thrown off of the conversation. Because Craig Fact was like, wait a minute, hold up now. This is what is going on in his mind. Hold up. Why you put her on the show? Matter of fact, let's back up. Let's get some more of this.
On out to Toledo this weekend and watch the show. I'm looking so forward to seeing this girl because she's like an openly gay girl. And
Why
she does.
You see that?
Because I think it's something different.
That's good.
She a stud. You should have
She
her
a stud. She a stud, but you might hit her, Craig. Like, you'll be like, she bad though.
Yeah.
I think you'll hit her.
That's cool.
I don't want nothing from her but her jokes.
Yeah,
and I hope it work out. Because when I saw her way back in the day do a guest spot at the Lab Factory, I was like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah.
So all that time it's just working out. So if you come into Toledo this weekend, you get to see one of the sisters of comedy that I think this is one of the elite talents of comedy.
Let me unpack that right quick. I just showed you. A lot of times a woman have to come off of their body one way or another in order to make it in the comedy game. Right? And this is the reason probably why I can't think of her name, but shit. What's her name? They ain't slipping my name, but she's some kin to the lady that played in Friday. I can't think of that popular comedian name right now. But anyway, you put it down in the chat, in the comments. But this is the reason why she don't get that much props, because she classy, she elegant, even up on the stage, right? But he just showed you, listen, she was bad. I hope I can get some throat. And see, these guys, man, they not big on helping other people out, especially women, unless them women is coming off of something. And I feel bad for a lot of females that's trying to make it in the sector of entertainment, because most of the time, unfortunately, you're going to have to be a 304. You're gonna have to be a 3 or 4, but you have women like comedian Judge Miles and the lights. They're trying to do it, get out the mud the right way, but yet they still struggle to get in because they're not coming off of anything. Right? Then you're gonna have the audacity to say that she's elite talent from Detroit. Man, listen, I done been to many comedy shows here in Detroit. That's not much elite talent when it comes to females. Not. They bullshitters. Okay? They bullshitters. It's about 3 I can count on hand. Okay? But definitely comedian Judge Miles is one of, if not the best in Detroit right now. All right? But I had to come on here and talk about it, man. Check it out, man. Go check it out. Go check out our special Amazon. All right, peace.